like a real moment of wake up call like this. There've been moments where this stuff has flared up in the past, and you're like, oh, it's going to die down.
But not
The
like
moment,
this.
not this time.
Yeah.
And what it was watching the media lie, watching the media defend stuff that's just not defensible, right? And it's like, okay, so this is a thing. I don't actually expect your average citizen to I don't expect people to know a damn thing. It's hard. Life's hard. You go work your ass off. You come home. You don't have time to learn everything in the universe. But if you have a job in media, or if you're in the government, or you're like a I expect something out of you, And I think we all have a right to expect something out of you. So when you have some guy on the media yelling that, where does it say anywhere for protests to have to be peaceful?
Please show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful. Because
it's in the First Amendment. You actually should probably know that. I expect something out of you. So we've got to, there's actually a crisis, we could call it, of expertise if you want, but there's a crisis of being able to recognize that people, are being held to an expectation of quality. And I think the internet has facilitated it. I think the incentives around hot takes go viral, whereas nuanced analysis doesn't go viral.
Well, that hot take on where does it say that protests have to be peaceful? It's like, Jesus Christ, man, what are you talking about? And who are you pandering to with this?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
It's so, but even the way he said it was so disingenuous.
Oh, I know.
You could tell he was just saying it for the reaction, saying it for the fact that at this time, there's a lot of people that are interested in stirring shit up and getting real change, and they think that through these violent protests, as long as it's not affecting them personally, through these violent protests, some good will result.
Right.
But it's not. That's not the only way to do it.
No.
And it's also not in the Constitution.
That's right. And I remember, Martin Luther King wrote the thing, and he said that the riots are the voice of the utterly voiceless, of the frustrated person.
Of the unheard. Yeah.
Of the unheard, that's right. And I get that, man. I get it.
But, he also said that I don't want to misquote him, so we should probably get the exact quote, but there's more to that quote.
Right.
It doesn't stop there.
Right, exactly. And I understand, with the COVID, the whole thing, I understand that massive frustration, and I understand this, but I expect my journalists, I expect my politicians, I expect my university presidents to be able to make clear statements that side with civil society. And you can even say, I recognize that outburst.
The problem is the
outburst.
Anger that they will experience from people that disagree with them is so much stronger than the support that they will experience from people that do agree with them.
That's